Welcome back, everybody. This is going to be post-commentary, as you can see by how fast the freaking video is. It's not for any exceptional reason, just to test it out. That's all there is, really. Might as well start talking about this here room. Basically, there's 10,000 flies and spiders that you have to dodge, or as Samson, because that's who we're playing as, take some hits. That boy loves taking hits. His Bloody Lust will get activated. Hope to get some more damage for the floor. And there's no Devil Deal to worry about, so we can safely take any damage we want. Brother Bobby's not going to be the biggest help. Get hit by that dip, won't you? But he'll do his little thing. He'll shoot his bullets. It'll be alright. That was a range down, which is not good at all, considering we start with only 18.75 range. But, could be a lot worse. Could have been tears down. Could have been any number of bad things. Just gotta count your blessings, man. I'm shooting all these poops because I'm looking for money. I'm looking to try to make an arcade happen on the next floor. We want 5 cents to enable that. No luck just yet. But, oh, we did get a soul heart from that individual poop, so not the worst possible thing. And now we'll move on to this floor, and we actually have insulation to protect our Devil Deal. Very nice. Same room as last time, except this time I did not get hit by the poops. Instead, we have a lot more threatening of a room here that I actually did dodge with some semblance of skill. Very nice. And we'll be approaching our boss room soon enough, indeed. Good explosion of that guy. Gonna go back... Actually, never mind. Going straight to the boss, rather than looking for any items. Just pop him while he's hot. And he's going down with little resistance. The shot speed downgrade is actually pretty bad from the the HP cap. Blue cap. Simple as it is. It's a blue cap. And but it gives us HP, and most importantly gives us a little bit of tear delay reduction. More tears, basically. And a lump of coal from Krampus goes without saying. That is fantastic. With Samson's high innate shot speed, lump of coal is quite a good get. The faster your shots travel through the air, the sooner they will become more robust thanks to the coal. We'll bomb some more of those cents. We do have 5 pennies now to our name. Go onwards. Check for an arcade, desperately hoping for that to happen. Another soul heart to keep us insulated. Very nice. Very lucky, too. Get rid of those mushrooms. And, yeah, I should have pointed out Tech Zero. Super great. And now that we have a piercing familiar baby, his piercing shots are going to allow these lasers from Tech Zero to penetrate fully through the enemies. Normally, whenever your tear hits an enemy, obviously, it's dispelled then and there, which includes the beam of lasers coming off of Tech Zero. There's our bookworm, by the way. That library was very nice. Gives us a Book of Revelations for some renewable soul hearts. Basically, we will never be hankering for any soul hearts in the near future. But yeah, Tech Zero, we can kind of wiggle around enemies and obviously direct the lasers through them. It's one viable tactic. And the next tactic is very easy. Just get piercing tears, travel directly through the enemy, and they will be under almost constant fire. That was me debating whether to take Diplopia, and there was no Devil Deal, so it was kind of pointless. Didn't need it. No reason to take Diplopia when we have Book of Revelations to maintain our soul hearts. And not to mention give us increased devil chances. The Two of Hearts brought us back up to tippy top when it comes to red hearts. Pretty nice. Could be a secret room down there. I don't think I ever did fully check for a secret room there. Can't have them all. Not bad going-ons here. Get these bomb flies popped. These floors are quite long and unwieldy. I mean, that's what happens when you have hard mode, basically. There's a pointless flatworm trinket. Why take that when we have our beautiful Isaac's head available to us? My Little Unicorn is an interesting choice, but Book of Revelations is still very nice for its Devil Deal increase, and of course the Soul Hearts. And this chub fight is going to be our first prime example of how nice Isaac's head was in that situation. And now we're going to play all of these demon judgments here. Gonna give him all the hearts they could ask for. If I was a smarter boy, I would have used 2 of hearts when we had 3 HP to fill us back up to 6. But in the end, you see, it will not even matter. Thanks to Gimpy, we'll get some soul hearts, and thanks to Old Bandage, we'll get some red hearts. It's kind of self-sustaining, really. Also, the pills and cards that they drop for us will help greatly when it comes to keeping us tippy-top with our HP. And using strength to eke out just a tad more was the final milestone to give us both sin robes and another syringe. And we'll use our Hanged Man to grab those consumables, check the secret room. One little last-ditch attempt at the boss trap room. A very well-timed paralysis pill. And we'll get a move on. Reroll that into a range upgrade, which I will totally take. Goodbye, Unicorn Horn. Hello, Anemia. Not only does it give us a range upgrade, it'll cause us to leave some creep after we receive damage. It's pretty good on my watch. I mean, you know you're hurting for range when you reroll into a range upgrade and you think, yeah, I can live with this. And yeah, that's pretty much the thought process that was going on there. Airwalk is an interesting proposition. It gives you the stopwatch effect for the entire room, slows everybody down, but lowers your shot speed to unfathomably low levels, the absolute minimum for shot speed. If you have poor range, it's not gonna be a good time. Meanwhile, there's the I'm Drowsy pill, which does the same thing without the penalty. But of course, it's a little bit rarer and non-existent if you don't have it in your rotation. Of course, we got a second Steam sale if you have an observant eye, and now all of our shop items will be free. We have no way to restock them, but they will be free regardless. We can grab all those consumables available to us. 2 Steam sales is actually quite a rare occurrence, but it's always fun when it does happen. This room with all the fires, watch out. Not only will these mulligans be shooting spiders at you 24/7, you have to watch out for the red flames, shooting their nasty little slow-moving bullets. And that'll do it for Depths 1, I do believe. We donate some here, some currency. We'll get an angel room, and we will get some luck. At least a chance of an angel room. But obviously we get a real angel room as well. And the wafer is such a nice grab. As Samson, our boy who loves taking damage, well, we can take even more effective damage thanks to the wafer. Everything that would normally cost an entire heart is only a half heart. Effectively, we have double damage-taking capacity. Very nice. And Cricket's Head, again, nerfs our range significantly, but makes our tiers ultimately a lot more fun. We'll take Terror Cloth, we'll take Nightlight, everything's free, why not? Terror Cloth doubles the card usage, doubles the spoils from them, such as 4 Soul Hearts for a Hierophant instead of 2. It's pretty, pardon me, very nice item. And I suppose we're just full clearing, not full clearing, but exploring this floor, largely unnecessarily. We're not going to make Hush or the boss rush at this rate, but that's pretty much fine. The main objective for this run was to kill Isaac one last time, and permanently unlock us the Polaroid. And with that, we will have the pathways to all of our ultimate destinations of the game. The Dark Room, the Chest, and of course the Void. The chest, of course, was the very first of these final floors to be programmed into the game. Back then, the Polaroid was a trinket, and you had to carry that with you, sometimes in lieu of something nice, like the curved horn, or cancer even. Anyways, some more donations to this machine net us, once again, Angel Chance, and even another luck upgrade, so that's very nice. We'll get the heck out of here, kill Mama with extreme ease, and against all odds, we got a Devil Room. Against both a 40% roll for a room and an 80% chance for an Angel Room. But that Devil Room was superb. A little redundant there, but that's fine. The Devil Room gave us Goat Head to guarantee future Devil Rooms, gave us a Rotten Baby, a little bit of a step towards Conjoined, but mostly he's very nice in the fly department. And finally, Lord of the Pit, which gives us wings, which will be very useful in the immediate future. under some strange circumstances. But in general, flight is a nice thing to have. And some free black hearts from the super secret room. Look at this death fight. Notice how the cardinal directions are blocked off by pits. Or mostly by that stoma that opens to the next floor. If we did not have flight, we would have had to keep resetting the room. Thanks in part to Goathead for keeping the devil room open. Would have had to keep resetting, hoping the devil room slides on over to the right or to the bottom. But I had wings, so it was not a matter that we had to concern ourselves with. It can still be a very nasty gotcha if the game does manage to troll you in that way, if you don't have flight. It's kind of an unfair death room fight. Oh well, things like this happen. There are narrow room boss fights that also will basically guaranteed cheat you out of any deal, basically. If the boss is situated in the back of the room, and you enter from the front, and there are no portals to the sides, you're basically hecked. You got nothing to do. No deals can spawn there. It's happened to the worst of us, it's happened to the best of us. We actually did achieve an arcade on this Scarred Womb too. Sadly, there was no blood bank, so no chance for an IV bag or anything to give us a steady source of self-inflicted damage. And, by association, very good damage stat. Anyways, we're clearing this at a very steady rate, as always. Very nice synergies are holding it together. Some red hearts aren't going to help us a lot, and It Lives is going to take a little bit longer than Mom's Foot did. We're going to take both of these devil items. Got Judas's Shadow, but more importantly, Death's Touch. Normally you'd be like, hey, Judas's Shadow, that's pretty nice. Kill yourself, respawn as a Dark Judas. No reason not to, right? Except we're looking for Samson's unlock. I believe we already got Judas's chest, and by that I mean Cathedral unlock. So we want to keep on trucking along with Samson here, against all instincts otherwise. And of course, Death's Touch gave us permanent piercing tears, which is utterly phenomenal with Tech Zero. Isaac's head is kind of an afterthought at this point, to put it lightly, because now our own tears are going to be tearing down the house. I mean, just look at that, the haunt vaporized. And now with Tammy's head, we can pop it once per room, and contribute quite a lot of damage. Notice that we found a self-sacrifice room at the very top, which means we can, even though we lost our angel precedence, we can complete our key piece set by spawning some angels. And ultimately, instead of ending at Isaac, and then, ironically, unlocking the Polaroid, we can actually go to the Dark Room, carry on, and kill both the Lamb and Mega Satan. And that is exactly what we will be doing. Of course, we are clearing some more of this floor, just for, like, this kind of room. Lots of blue flames, lots of soul hearts. Get ourselves nice and stocked up. Bomb the slot machine. This is actually important, because bombing slot machines need to kill 30 slot machines to unlock the D4. Both for completion and for the fact that the D4 is a very nice item. Hopefully we'll see that eventually. It is effectively a 6 or a 1 reroll room that you can use at will to reroll your entire run. Almost certainly it will give you a guaranteed win. If you can survive through the bad rolls, you will live to reach a good roll. Anyways, what I'm doing here is spending way too much HP on this demon beggar. I'm a stubborn individual. I killed myself against him. Got a very untimely Hierophant card. I would have rather just spent some more lives, and there's nothing stopping me from doing so. That man paid out with a little horn. Not the most useful of gets. And hey, now that we have our wafers, so we should really be maximizing the existence of our heart container to grab some half-hearts instead of killing ourselves. But means little. We already acquired both the results from our demon beggars. Use some of these pills that Mom's bottle of... not Mom's coin purse bestowed onto us. Take the lucky toe, even though we did get another left hand. Don't need him. Guppy is not the utmost priority. And since we're going to the dark room, we're just going to want to find normal chests down there. Get some nice items, bolster our synergies. And our self-sacrifice rooms have been complete. Just like that. If you get the soul heart payout during a self-sacrifice room, you can basically guarantee yourself completion of that sacrifice room. It's very nice. It's a good reward, but it's only about a 30% chance that you find the septuple soul heart drop. So you gotta be kind of a lucky individual. I didn't even need those soul hearts. Would have been nice to kind of transfer that luck to a run that might have needed them. Oh well. So we're not getting the best items in the dark room here. Can't expect good things. But it's fine, we'll kill the lamb. He went down. That's that for him. Curtains for that guy. Tammy's head is still proving itself very nice. And we get a dunce cap. This is interesting because Tech 0 forms a bridge in between our diagonal tiers. And that bridge will deal the full Tech 0 damage. It's pretty nice, but at this point our own scythes are going to be a lot better in terms of dealing damage than simply having a Tech 0 bridge. And the spectral tiers from the Wiz are not the best with our Cricket's body pickup. But it's fine regardless, it adds some fun, it adds some wackiness. Let's kill Mega Satan. We have Famine, all the horsemen there. If we just stand in the center of the room, our diagonal shots will take care of the detritus. Even these angel statues. They're not statues anymore, they're reanimated, but whatever. We'll kill his phase 2 without even a blink of the eye. And that'll do it. Samson's lock, a new pill, and Rage Baby for killing Mega Satan. The new pill is apparently the pill to give you, or the pill you get from having 50 items on a run. Apparently we had that many. Checked in the files, that's how it is. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this new methodology. Leave some feedback perhaps. Leave a like on the video if you are so inclined. Thank you very much for watching. And we're going to have probably a normal run next time, but stay tuned if we're going to keep doing these types of deals. The advantage of these kind of post-commentary, it's a little more densely packed with information, which is both a pro and a con. It's a little harder to follow, but it's more timely. Don't have to spend the greater portion of an hour listening to me ramble on incoherently. So ponder that. I appreciate your feedback. Again, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.